Hello pilots, in this video I want to discuss the A-30 compass. The compass is the cheapest jet in the game, offers a wide range of weapon options and can stay airborne even when heavily damaged. Designed as a training aircraft for newcomers, I wondered what role the compass best fulfills. Thanks to some feedback from the YouTube community, I now have a better idea of how to fly the compass effectively. First, let's take a look at the possible armament. One unique feature of the compass is that it does not have an integrated onboard cannon. However, it can carry a 25mm gun pod in its weapon bay. This is set as standard, so some pilots might only realize after a few flight hours that the gun pod can be replaced with missiles and bombs. And here is one of the highlights of the compass: it can carry nuclear bombs. The compass can deliver both the 1.5 and the 250 kiloton variants to their targets. Additionally, radar-guided missiles are part of the compass arsenal. The AAM-29 Scythe missiles can be launched from a distance of 120 kilometers. Although this is rarely practical, it is indeed possible. The compass itself does not have an active radar, so it relies on data link information. When it comes to bombs, the compass can carry almost anything except the GPO-2P auger and the demolition bomb. This means the compass cannot neutralize hardened aircraft shelters except with a nuclear option, of course. Since the compass can also carry linchpins and light bombs, it is well suited for destroying enemy air defenses or stopping convoys cost effectively. The compass has many answers to aerial threats as well. In addition to the aforementioned AAM-29 Scythe, it can equip IRM-S1 and MMR-S3 missiles. Whether the targets are enemy aircraft or incoming cruise missiles, the compass can effectively support the defense. At least it's worth mentioning that the compass can be equipped with an arrestor hook for aircraft carrier landings and has a jammer on board. After considering its armament, let us examine the flight characteristics of the compass in more detail. With a top speed of 980 km per hour and a stall speed of 180 km per hour, the compass can quickly reach targets and take off, land on short runways. It can land on roads or very small airfields. Additionally, it is capable of landing on an aircraft carrier. Landings are quite secure on the Hyperion-class carrier thanks to the tailhook. On the Annex-class carrier, the speed must be significantly reduced and the aircraft's mass must be light enough for the brakes to be effective in holding it. Unlike the Hyperion-class carrier, the Annex-class carrier does not have arresting cables on deck, so the tailhook cannot be utilized. Being able to fly at low speeds not only means that short runways are sufficient, it also allows the compass to make very tight turns. This often gives it the upper hand in dogfights and makes it a potential threat to all enemies in the air at short range. Although the compass is equipped with 2 engines, this does not result in an immense amount of power. The climb rate of the compass is not particularly impressive, requiring careful management of energy to remain in control during flight. However, the 2 engines are important for redundancy. If one engine fails, the other is still sufficient to safely bring the aircraft home as long as no further drastic maneuvers are necessary. Redundancy is a widespread feature in the compass. Even with significant damage, it can manage to stay in the air. I have heard of pilots who successfully landed the compass with only one wing. Unlike the Cricket, Chicane and Tarantula, the compass is equipped with a jammer. This device can be used to disrupt enemy radar lock-ons, often ensuring safe defense against incoming Fox 1 and Fox 3 missiles. By combining the jammer with a 90-degree orientation relative to the flight path of the incoming missile, the effective radar cross-section (RCS) is reduced, increasing the likelihood that the missile will lose its target when the jammer is activated. However, the effectiveness of the jammer decreases as the capacitor's available power diminishes until it is depleted. Pilots who keep the jammer continuously activated may not fully benefit from it. The low stall speed of the compass also enables stable low altitude flight, allowing it to utilize routes below enemy radar coverage. Although enemy Medusas with a radome have higher resolution than ground-based radar systems, a compass flying under 5 meters from the ground can evade detection by Medusa's radar as well. Unlike other jets, the compass itself does not feature an active radar. If it is not receiving information from the data link, it can only detect targets visually. This can pose a problem with rapidly approaching missiles, giving enemy aircraft the opportunity to approach a compass undetected. So, what role can the compass best fulfill? In short, all roles, kind of. While it might not be the best at any single discipline, it is highly competent in all of them. The wide array of weapon configurations allows it to be prepared for any situation. Pilots will eventually find their favorite role in the compass, but it should never be pigeonholed. Designed as a training aircraft, it excels at allowing pilots to practice all kinds of scenarios. Reconnaissance? Check. Air-to-air combat? Check. Neutralizing air defenses? Check. Stopping convoys? Check. Bombing factories? Check. Sinking ships? Check. One might ask, if the compass can do everything, why are other aircraft needed? The answer lies in specialization. While other planes excel in their specific fields, the compass is a versatile all-rounder. With a low acquisition cost of just $21.8 million, it can often be chosen at the start of a mission. Its destructive potential can quickly accumulate wealth, leading to the purchase of more specialized aircraft. Thus, for new players looking to familiarize themselves with the basics of the game, the compass allows practice with minimal risk and maximum skill development. Therefore, new pilots are highly encouraged to gain their initial flight experience with a compass. It is forgiving for beginners and fun to fly. Freeflight missions are particularly suitable for the first flight hours. I recommend Freeflight Fun and Fantastic Freeflight. These missions provide numerous opportunities to learn the aircraft's flight behavior. One is set in Heartland, while the other takes place in Ignos Archipelago. Links to these missions are in the video description. Have fun flying and, as always, fly safe.